Cruising has changed a lot over the years, and in this video I'm going to share with you 5 significant events from history that have had a huge impact on cruising. Now here I'm not talking about COVID. There's been a gazillion videos made about the impact that COVID has had up on cruising, but the question is, do you agree or disagree with these 5? What would you add? I'm going to share these 5 with you coming up. Okay, 5 significant events that influenced the cruise industry. These things changed the cruise industry. Let's pop right into it. Number 1 is The Love Boat. The Love Boat, the show, premiered on ABC back in September of 1977, and it went on for 10 years. And here's what the show The Love Boat did for the cruise industry. It brought the ideal of cruising into American homes, millions of them every single week, and gave the ideal of cruising to people who really had never thought about cruising before. The Love Boat is credited with the growth of the cruise industry perhaps more than any other thing in the past 50 years. Number 2 is freestyle dining. Back in the year 2000, Norwegian Cruise Line changed cruise dining forever when they introduced freestyle dining on the Norwegian sky. Cruise passengers no longer had to sit with strangers each evening for dinner, but instead they could choose a dining time whenever they wanted, and additionally they didn't have the strict dress codes. That changed cruise dining, and now almost every single cruise line has some form of anytime dining. Number 3 is the launching of the Carnival Destiny. Now this ship is now known as the Carnival Sunshine, and the launching of this ship back in the year 1996 brought in the era of the large cruise ship. This was the very first cruise ship that was over 100,000 gross tons. Quick question with that. Do you prefer a larger cruise ship or a smaller one? There are advantages and disadvantages with each. Which do you prefer? Number 4 is the installation of LED screens on pool decks. The very first ship to ever do this was the Caribbean Princess back in 2004, but now this was such a hit and changed the cruise industry that now almost every single cruise ship out there has an LED screen on the pool deck, and if they don't have one, they get one when they go into dry dock. And then number 5 is the launching of the Oasis of the Seas. The Oasis of the Seas, it launched back in 2009, and this didn't just become the largest ship in the world, it absolutely dwarfed all the other passenger cruise ships that were out there. This ship was over 225,000 gross tons, more than twice the size of the Carnival Destiny that we mentioned earlier. This ship could hold more than 6,000 passengers, and it brought the new phrase, the mega cruise ship, into being. And it seems that now that is the path of the future. The new cruise ships that are being brought out by cruise lines, they fit more into this mega cruise ship category. So these 5 significant events, they had a change on the cruise industry, but many of you know a whole lot about cruising. What other event, change happened within cruising that had a significant impact? Chime in below and let us know. Okay, the next video will be coming out soon, so be sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss it. But until then, keep on cruising, and we'll catch you in the next video.